Not ashamed of the cross. Yeah. Oh, not ashamed of the cross. Not ashamed of the cross. Let it cut, let it stem. Power of God when it speaks, hit the dead, start to sin. No law, no works, just the blood of the King. To the Jew, to the Greek, every knee gonna bend. Not ashamed of the cross. Let it cut, let it sting. Power of God when it speaks, hit the dead, start to sing. No law, no works, just the blood of the King. To the Jew, to the Greek, every knee gonna bend. Yeah. I ain't flexing the pen, I'm preaching decree. This ain't wisdom of men, this is God on the scene. Paul said waited for Rome, every trial in between. Cause the gospel don't whisper, it commends what it means. No other way to be saved, no alternate route. Faith comes by hearing truth coming out of mouth. God chose the message, yeah, he settled the case. Resurrection through preaching, not a spark in your faith. Barbarian Greek, yeah, the wise and the blind. Same word, cuttin, heart, same, call it flexin. I'm not ashamed, cause the message don't fail when it's slammed. When God speaks through the gospel, what he wants, you resurrects. Law, holy, yeah. But don't confuse what it does, it condemns, it exposes, puts the noose on the net. Written in stone, ministry straight from the dust. Shows guilt real clear, but it never resurrects. We lift the law just to level your pride, so you see you ain't righteous and you run for your life. But salvation don't flow from commands, you obey. It flows from a cross where the dead fully paid. Letter brings dead spirit, breathes in the lungs. New covenant fire when the gospel is sung. Christ fulfilled it, nailed it, finished the fight. Now we live by the spirit, not the law that indicts. Not ashamed of the cross. Let it cut, let it sting. Power of God when it speaks. Hear the dead start to sing. No law, no words, just the blood of the King. To the Jew, to the Greek, every knee gonna bend. Dead means dead, don't soften the phrase. Heart sick, let it sin, can't escape. No one seeks God, no light in the mind. Enemies by nature, hospital inside. Can the corpse choose life? Can the grave obey? Can the dead raise self? Nah, it don't work that way. Take on immense power and teach Christ's own voice. Your mouth to the tomb, not a dead rejoice. What's the sinners? Yeah, that's what we came for. Not the polished fake, but a clean resume, Lord. Mercy cry loud from the blind and the straight. That's the sound of election when the gospel hits beats. Safe from wrath, not deceit in the flicks. Hell is God, scurry not absence of flame. Safe from sins, not kept in the mess. Port from the mind, put feet on the rock, no regrets. Faith alone, yeah, alone means alone. The works in the mix, no merit we own. Grace from the throne, grace the only ground. Gift from above when the gospel comes down. 5 souls written deep in our breath. Men bled for this truth, we're defended to death. Not ashamed, that's the light in the sin. By grace through faith in Christ. Wasted. Preaching to all, we don't pick or assume that God raised the dead when the gospel consumes. King reigns now, every power's subdued. Not ashamed of the cross, cause it saves who it won't. Preach it to all. 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 Cause it saves